Good evening, everyone. Hey, thanks for coming in. I see we have Squirreled Away, and we have Tom. Hey, thanks for coming in. I see we have Squirreled Away. And we have good evening, everyone. Hey, thanks for. And we have Jerry Fuller. Give me a wrench. Urgh! What are you going to do with a wrench? Okay, yeah. Hello. Folks, I got some records. I've been pulling records for the last hour or so. Guten Tag. Guten Tag to you! Hey, Philip, I need to get up. I want to get up with you a little later, maybe tomorrow or something, and we can talk about the TREE. Yeah, so anyway, work on my car. That's great. We can make it happen, Jerry. Absolutely. Yeah. It's good to see you, Tom. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. Let's get started, folks. We're doing a buy it now sell. So the first person that comments the title or the record and the price is yours. All right. This is the C in the cake. This is an LP. This is $15. Livingston. This is $10. This is a soundtrack for the Source family. These are these crazy people. It's a psychedelic record, but they went and he started a commune and had lots of children. They usually don't end with happy endings. This is The Residents. This one is $15. Rock and Roll High School behind me. Rock and Roll High School behind me. Sorry, I have a little nest here. So this is the Rock and Roll High School. This is the widescreen special edition. This is a laser disc, Tom. And you can play it on your Laserdisc player. However, if you're a big fan of Ramones, this is something you just gotta have. Anyway, this is $30. Yeah. This is some a blues compilation. And the blues compilation is $10. Okay. This is a compilation, but I love the cover. Get It Together. Hi, Greg. How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. This one's $6. It's got groups like Steppenwolf, Shocking Blue, Kinks, Buddy Miles, Monkees, Music Explosion, Guess Who, Grassroots, John Fred and his Playboy Band, Cream, Youngbloods, Zaire and Evans. Yeah, nice little comp. Here's another nice little comp right here. This one is $10. It's got so this is some live music, folks, and it's got Santana, Dave Mason, Hart, Ted Nugent, Aerosmith, Jean-Luc Jarre. That's not Jean-Luc. I'm thinking Jean-Luc Ponty. Jean-Michel Jarre, Frank Marino, and Mahogany Rush. Greg, you've never told me about that band. I'm gonna get you. Dude, that guy can play the guitar, can't he, Greg? Mahogany Rush, Frank Marino, good stuff. And Rubicon's on this record. This is $10. Yeah, someone called and was asking about them, so I decided just to play them to see what it's all about. This is a compilation from Motown. It's called In Love and Memory. And so Barry Gordy's sister died. Her name is Lucy Wakefield. And so Diana Ross, The Supremes, Marvin Gaye, Smokey Robinson, Temptation, Stevie Wonder, Four Tops, Martha Reeves, and the Vandellas, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Amazing, Greg. So this is just a tribute record to Barry Gordy's sister, and this one is priced $15. And then, Greg, to read about the story of when he was born, Greg, how does that happen? Hey, this is Nielsen, and this is a promo, and this one's priced $25. I had no clue. I've seen these records for years and years and years. New York Rock and Roll Ensemble. This one's $3, and then when there was some attention given, I was like, I'm going to play this. This is Melanie. This is $6. And Greg, that guy just rocks and roll. Absolutely. This is Liza Minnelli. The Act is a soundtrack, or is it a cast? It's a cast record. It's $6. Yeah. Yeah. Thank everyone for being here tonight. I appreciate it. Julie London. Julie's 15. Nana Moscow Korea. This is I can't remember where it's pressed. Maybe it was pressed in Greece, but anyway, it's $6. Love this cover, folks. Mott the Hoople. Look at that car. This one is $8. Speaking of Dave Mason, this is a $5 Dave Mason. I'm sorry, I hit the computer. There we go. This is the Magic Lanterns with Shame Shame. This one's $10. Greg will like the Mott. Okay, Greg, thank you. Hey, Greg, if you wouldn't mind, just keying in the record you like and the price, and that way when I go back and look at the comments. It just makes it a little easier for me. That's all. But I'll put you down for it, Greg. Thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it for many years to come. It was 8, Greg. Mott the Hoople was 8, if I'm not mistaken. 8? Anybody help me? Did I say 5 or did I say 8? Does anybody recall? I said 5. It's no problem, Greg. This is Man for Man's Earth Band, and this is a promo. It's got the gold stamp right here. It's $10. All is well, Greg. All is well. All is well. Hey, this is John Sebastian, and this one is $5. I was checking to see if it had that. Hey, Alan C, how are you? I got 3 versions of that record, Alan. I have a gatefold, and then I have a non-gatefold, then I have a fan club pressing. The gatefold is $75, and the non-gatefold is $75, and the fan club is $30. This is for Greg. Thank you, Greg. Mott the Hoople. Man for Man is $10. Okay, great. Yeah. So Alan, all three look really nice. Yeah. Okay. This is Gary Lewis and the Playboys. This one is $8. I did squirrel, but I didn't get a reply from you. Frankie Avalon. This is $5. This is Bobby Daring. This one's $6. Sorry. Something just sold on eBay. Oh, someone bought a Counting Crows record from me. Hey, thanks everybody who's been buying records from me on eBay. I really appreciate it. I think last week I had 637 listings, and I think now I have like 603. I really appreciate it. Fan club is that the one? around to see. I may have a copy, Alan. I may be able to pull it. Yeah. This is Bobby V. And this is $7. So thanks, everybody. If you're interested in checking out, you can go to eBay and just search for Record Crate. Also, recordcrate.com. We're listing records there. This is Adventures. It's $10. Yeah. So everybody, thanks for that. So Alan, what we're doing tonight is if you see a record you're interested in, just chime in with the title and the price. We're doing the first person. We're doing buy it now. So for the first response, we get it. Eric Harmon, this is $6. And Alan, I'll try to see if I get one of those for you. I'm looking over there because I remember putting some over there, but I'm just not sure. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This one is $5. Yeah. You're welcome, Squirrel. Bay City Road. Squirrel, I'm going to be in Wake Forest Thursday. Maybe you can swing by then. Bay City Rollers. This one is $10. I'm scheduling appointments for people to come to Wake Forest and shop. And of course, anybody, if records are shipping for records is $3 for up to 10 discs, you can always do curbside. I don't mind that at all. Whatever's good for everybody. This is Ruben and the Jets. This one is $30. A little bit of Frank Sinatra, that is. I love this crazy cover, folks. This is the Straubs, and this one's $5. And so yeah, I scheduled someone Monday. I was in Wake Forest. This is the Dave Clark 5. This one's $6. It's a Polydor. I think these were pressed in Spain, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of got that circle there. Anyway, it's $6. Let's see. Derringer, as in Rick Derringer. I was surprised to learn how many records he played in and all the bands. $6 for the Derringer, which was really cool. This is $6 for Doug and the Slugs. Doug and the Slugs. Yeah, Alan, hope you're doing well up there, or hope your numbers are coming down, and you're able to get out and do a little bit of stuff. This is a Circle Neon. This one's $8. Yeah. Grab some from over here. This is Eddie Gourmet and Steve Lawrence. This is $5. Oh, look, there's an advertisement for some shampoo. Yeah. All right, Greg, I grabbed that one for you. Thank you, sir. Tom, did your package arrive? Your packages, Derringer, Derringer, and I think it was priced $6. $6, Greg. Yeah. Yeah, Tom, did your packages arrive yet? Doris Day is $5. Tea for 2. Thank you, Greg. This is Julie Garland. This one's $6. This is Frank Sinatra, and it's got Antonio Carlos Jobim on it also, and it also has Diodato. So this is a pretty rocking one. You know what? I just noticed it doesn't have a price on it, so let me double check here. Wonderful. So $10 on the Frankie. I'm glad she enjoyed that. I hope you can find more discs for that. Hello, Richard. This is Birds. And Tom, thank you so much for buying that Paul McCartney record just now. I appreciate that a bunch. This is the Birds with Turn, Turn, Turn. This is a mono pressing. It's a Tule Columbia. It's $11. If anybody wants to see a label or anything, just pause and let me know. I'll be glad to show it to you. Something fell. Something fell. Something fell. This is the Boomtown Rats. This one has a poster in it. This one's $10. That's a good choice, Greg. Birds for $11. That is a really good choice, Greg. And it's in really good. You know, Tom, I have it written down over here. You can't see it, but it's behind my counter. And it's like Tom, the biggest Paul fan out there. And so it's right here. If I could just, yeah. So yeah. Any McCartney? Richard, we will have some McCartney, and we already always, 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 always. So that's why you got to hang out, Richard. Wonderful, Tom. Richard wants to buy that $100 Paul McCartney record. Are you okay with that, Tom? Just let me know. And Richard, what do you know? This is Big Country is $6. And I got to put this birds down here. Yeah, Greg, this is a really nice copy. So you're going to enjoy that one. Yeah. All right. UB40. This one's $6. Oh, and Sesame Street. Yeah. Yeah. Tom, let me know if you're okay with those Sesame Streets. Richard is somewhere buried. You're just going to have to hang out and just like everybody else and just see what's coming. There was a couple Sesame Streets that I had misjudged the condition. So you let me know, okay? I was 40. I think that's the name of the record, Greg. Geoffrey Morgan. It's printed that way. Yeah, it's the name of the record. It says so on the spine. Geoffrey Morgan. Yeah. So this is the B-52s. This one is $10. It's a really good price. We don't want no worrying on this channel, Richard. This is Chilliwack. Some really good music from Canada. I love the fact that they have a yacht on there. Okay, Greg. So this one's $6. UB40, Geoffrey Morgan. That's $6. Greg. Okay. UB40, Geoffrey. Here we go. Thank you. Dead Wax would like B-52s. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Okay. Dead Wax would like B-52s for $10. Hello, Dead Wax. Okay. Have you guys seen those comic books with the B-52s on the cover? This is Coliseum. Some good proggy stuff. This one is $19. You like the Frank Sinatra for $10? Okay. I haven't yet, Dead Wax, but I will. I will. I've been like crazy. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like, so the shops are open. I'm doing appointments in Wake Forest, but I'm also doing curbside. And it's been crazy. I feel like I'm working even harder than before. Okay, Squirrel. Would like Frank. And that's 10. That's a good record there. I love Jaban. Antonio Carlos Jaban. Just love him. Alrighty. Glad you didn't. That's another thing is that if you build up to 10 discs, you only get charged $3 for shipping. Of course, you can do curbside Dead Wax. This is Country Funk. This one's $25. Okay. Kind of a rare psyche proggy band with a little bit of a Americana feel. This is Elvin Bishop. This is $5. He's got a cool car there. You know, this is one that I contemplated selling or not. And what can I say, folks? This is my sale copy of Seasons of Glass, Yoko Ono. And this has John Lennon's glasses. And you can see that there's blood on there. Anyway, this one's $30. This one's $30, folks. It's a sealed copy. Uh, Greg would like Elvin Bishop for 5. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Greg, you should think about yes, sir. Greg, you should think about schedule make an appointment for this coming Sunday for Wake Forest and get up there and come in for crate digging there. So I got this and I got this. Gosh, Tom, I'm going to miss this. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, great. But hey, I'm glad it's going. Yeah. Do I have Syl McCartney? I do have Syl McCartney. I don't know if I pulled any tonight, Richard, but you're always welcome to hang out and see what McCartney I'm going to have. Yeah. So, Richard, how this works is that I just got piles and piles of records, and I'll just pull them out and just kind of go from there. Yeah. Greg, it's really cool. You probably saw the post on my Instagram page, but I'm letting people schedule an appointment. You basically get 25 minutes to crate dig, and you have to agree to wear a face mask, and you have to agree to use my hand sanitizer when you enter the building. And you have to agree to stay 8 feet away from my crate keepers. Yes, I'm stern, I'm strict, but I'm also scared to death, folks. But I got to feed my family. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of folk music from Leon Bibb. It's funny. Bob Dylan is so popular, and this one's $5. But Bob wasn't the only folk artist who did good music. Don't use Instagram, but I also posted on my Instagrams. Go to the Facebook also. Yeah. Richard is jonesing for, hey, Dead Wax, he loves Paul McCartney. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah, there you go. So this is Lud. This is $12. Let's see if this is a colored vinyl. Yep, it's black. Yeah. So Lud, 2018. It's a fairly new pressing. Yeah. This is Linda McCartney. This is one of her new wave records. It's $4. It's a good record. It's just fairly common. This is The Stokes. It's a fairly new record. It's a pre-owned. And let's see if Tom will let me take it. Well, Richard, you got to be fast on the draw. First one that chimes in and gets it. Hey, Dennis Stu, how are you? Hey, Dennis Stu, I appreciate you reaching out today. So Dennis Stu happened to call me today for virtual shopping, and you mean Ronstadt? Strokes? And I asked him if I call back. Dennis Stu, anyway, I called back and left the voicemail, so we'll get together anytime. So this is Linda Ronstadt, and this is the Strokes, and Greg, there you go. Yeah. This is Jane Morgan. This one is $11. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah. This is Jean Cotton. This one is $7. Yeah. Yeah. I said McCartney. Okay, thanks, Greg. We've been talking to Richard about McCartney, and so I may have got it mixed up. But Richard says that he's the biggest Paul McCartney fan there is. Okay, this is Rush. This is a 2-disc set. All the World's a Stage is $10. This is Frank Sinatra. This is a seal pressing of That Is Life. It's $25. Greg will like Rush for $10. You know what, Greg? I'm gonna share this with everybody. So this record came in. I did inspected it and stuff like that, and then I happened to notice that there's an autograph. There's an autograph there, and there's an autograph there. And then I look over here at Neil, and there's a autograph here. And I was like, no way. There's no way that there is an autograph Rush record. And so, sure enough, and so I go online and I look it up. It's autographed by a fan. But anyway, thank you, Greg. I hope you enjoy that Rush record for many years to come. Yeah. Let me go ahead and save that. Okay. A band I'll enjoy a lot is Squeeze. And this one's got Shrink and it's got the hype sticker, which is pretty nice. This one's $9. Okay. Neil never signs. Are you saying now he doesn't sign, or he never signed in the past? I don't know. I know he's not signing now. He's no longer with us. But this is Ocean. Put your hand in the hand, and this one's $5. Some good pop. He did die, but I also think that from what I read, that he kind of wanted to be a musician, not an idol or someone to be admired in a certain way. Anyway, it's really sad that he left us, but I'm really glad. Yeah. I read he was shy. I also read that he just wanted to be left alone. He just wanted to get out there and play the music. So anyway, this is Discotheque Dance Party by the Panics. This one's $15. But anyway, I understood that he liked to ride his motorcycle and he liked to read books and just enjoyed hanging out in the hotel room rather than doing press conference and interviews. This is Bill Medley. He was in a band called The Righteous Brothers. This is $12. Yeah. I think I've seen where he's done some charity work, and signed some things, so it could be auctioned. But so anyway, it was fun researching that, and it was fun seeing everybody sign those. This is Paul Revere and the Raiders. This one's $6. He would go out to the back door as Getty and Alex met the Krause. Yeah, I don't blame him. This is Sister Rosetta Tharpe, folks. This one's $15. It's an original. If you guys don't know this record, please go on YouTube and listen to Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Yeah. I saw Rush once. I was really happy to see that. This is Willie Colon, and this one's $6. It's on the Fanta label, and it's an import, but I didn't bag it and label it properly. Yeah, this is Aretha Franklin. Jump to it. This is $6. Sister, for whatever price it was, $300. Can you guys believe that? No, it wasn't $300. Greg, Sister Rosetta Tharpe is $15. Good choice, Greg. It's a wonderful record. I can't keep everything. Sister Rosetta. Does anybody here, raise your hand, is anybody here familiar with the music of Sister Rosetta Tharpe? Whew, she is amazing. Oh my gosh. This is Pete Townsend. David Gilmour plays guitar on this record. It's White City. This one's $5. This is Johnny. Greg's familiar with it. Very cool. This is Johnny Rivers, and this one is $5. Folks, I'm gonna have to walk around the counter. The records I put here on the counter, I'm gonna have to put them. Over there in a crate. So yeah. Richard's heard of her, which is great. Someone text me. So there we go. Hey, Dolly, how are you? Oh, Dolly's here. Dolly's here. Yeah. Dolly, thanks for joining me. I'll be right back, folks. Put your hand. Yeah, I'm going to keep talking. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Elvis Presley thought the world of her. He was very, very impressed with her music, and he was influenced by her. Lizzo did a performance on Saturday Night Live, and her guitarist paid homage to Sister Rosetta Tharpe, and she had Sister Rosetta Tharpe's. She had a guitar very similar to hers, and she dressed very similar to Sister Rosetta Tharpe. It may have been in January, I'm not sure, but either way, it's pretty cool. Paul out all. That is Buckingham Nicks. I don't understand what you said there, Richard. Memphis style blues. Paul out all. I don't say that again, Richard. I don't understand. See if I can grab that record for Alan C. So Alan C, do people call you Alan C? Is that like when you're at work or when you go to the grocery store, they say Alan C, or do they say Alan? I want to make sure that I'm addressing you the proper way. Okay. Alan C, that record I took to Wake Forest on Monday. So it's there Monday. They call you Nick? I said, pull out all the McCartney. Alan is fine. Okay. All right, folks. Are you ready? Fingers on the keyboards. Okay, Alan. Oh, okay, so Alan C, the fan club Buckingham Nicks is in Wake Forest. I'll be glad to reach out there and let you see it. Recently bought Buckingham Solo Anthology 6 up here. So, was that record in it? Sack? So this is an original pressing. I have 3 of them. I have one that's a gatefold, one that's not a gatefold, and one that's a fan club. So yes. All right, folks. Booker T and the MGs is in VG condition. There's some noise, but it plays all the way through, no jumps or repeats. It's on the stacks, $15. And it's a wonderful looking record. Yeah. This is E.T. This is a picture disc, John Williams. This one's $15. I knew it. Thank you, Greg. That is a treasure. I have an original pressing in my library of that, Greg. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, I'm gonna put the shot over here. Yeah. Thank you, Greg. You're gonna love this record if you haven't heard it before. You're just gonna love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. That goes right there. Okay, this is Gypsy Girl. This is Haley Mills. This one's factory sealed. This one's $13. And it's also a promotional. It says DJ not for sale. You know, it says DJ not for sale, but it's got shrink wrap on it. And the DJ not for sale is under the shrink wrap. Yeah. Greg is getting some good stuff tonight. Yeah, absolutely. And what's that to the right of Buckingham Nicks? Let's see, things are a little backwards here. So there's a Cuban Jam sessions, the complete Cuban Jam sessions, and that was put out by Kraft. And then there's Buckingham Nicks, and this is REM, and this is Fables of the Reconstruction. Yeah, Cuban Jam, Buckingham Nicks, REM. Okay, and this is where the boys meets the girls. This one is $8. It's factory sealed, and it's got Herman's Hermits, Louis Armstrong, Liberace, Sam the Sham, and the Pharaohs, as well as Connie Francis. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Phil. This is the Blue Nile. This one's $25. Incredible record. Why am I even selling this record? It's so good. I'm selling it because the world is falling apart. I need to pay rent. This is Electric Light Orchestra. There's been some restoration here. This one is $8 for Electric Light Orchestra, A New World record. Yeah. Okay. This is another pile of stuff. This is Wolfman Jack. And this one's $13. I love it. It's on the wooden nickel label. It's a good label. Styx had a lot of early records that were on there. This is Three Dog Night. This is $2. Three Dog Night gets some good rock and roll. This is the T-Bones. A Walk Across the Rooftop. I have 2 copies. There you go. So this one's $10 for the T-Bones. This is Spirit, the family that plays together. This is a 2-disc set. This is $10. This might attract dead wax. This is Nancy Sinatra, Nancy in London. Isn't she cool? This one is $6. And then this is Lee, Nancy and Lee, Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood. And that is $25. It's a very nice copy, folks. Let's see. Greg will like Spirit for $10. You know, I think I sold more Spirit since I closed down. Than I've ever sold. And the reason is because the lawsuit finally finished and the family did not win. And so I was just kind of holding them back, hoping they would win, hoping the family would win, but they didn't. So yeah. So $10 for Spirit for Greg, and Dead Wax would like. Oh, Dead Wax, what was the earlier one you wanted? What was the first one you said? I didn't log it, but I just logged the price. It was $10. Nancy in London. Are some of those? They are. They're on display. They're my personal ones. I hoard the factory sealed. Absolutely. Nancy in London is $6. Yeah. Dead Wax Key. And what was the first one you purchased or first one you committed to? Yeah. It was B52s. Thank you so much. I put down the price, but I forgot to log it. Sometimes it's a pain to go back and look through these videos and get information. This is Styx. This is called Cornerstone. This one is $5. This is the one with the crazy gatefold. I have to always make sure I put it in a bag so it won't get damaged when I put it in the bins. This is Steve Winwood. Did you know that he was a member of the Grateful Dead? He played keyboards. This one's $3. I was watching a Grateful Dead video, a live show on YouTube, and he was also playing accordion. Yeah. This is the Electric Orchestra with Discovery. This one is $8 also. Okay. Grab some more stuff right here. Yeah. Did I just show that? I did not. So this is Frank Morano, Mahogany Rush Live. This is a white label promo, folks. I'll listen to it and it sounds fabulous. This one's $10 if anyone's interested. Vacant Chair spun that when recently. Cool. Oh, Tom would like the Styx. Tell me who Vacant Chair is. Is that a YouTube channel? And if it is, put a link in here so we can see it. All right, Tom would like that. Can I give you some patience, Richard? Am I able to do that, sir? I'll be glad to give you some patience. Yeah, just taking a deep breath and relax, just like everybody else. You never know what's going to show up. But if I could, Richard, I would give you a little bit of patience. Didn't Guns N' Roses sing about that? So we got Tom with sticks for $5. Okay, thank you, Tom. Oh, thank you. I'll have to listen to this tomorrow. Okay, let's continue on right here, folks. I got about 4 more crates of records, and we can go as long as we. I'm joking, Adam. Hey, Paul, how are you? Got your package? Great. Thank you. So, thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Hello. You like the promo, white label promo, Greg? Okay. So this is funny, guys. So I'm in North Carolina. Paul is in the Southeast United States. And so I sent him a package. Where did it go, Paul? Did it go to Kansas? I can't remember. It went somewhere. No video games. We're just doing vinyl tonight, Paul. But Dennis Stu is here. He stopped by. Greg would like Frank Morano. Yeah, for 10. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Greg, that guy rocks. And it's so neat to went to Detroit. So yeah, went from North Carolina to Detroit, Rock City, and then it went down to the Southeast. Yeah. It's just beautiful. Look at it. I love white label promos. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's kind of funny. That is Fables of the Reconstruction, REM. Yes, sir. Right there. Yeah. Good eye, good eye. This is Cold Chisel. Understand that they're very popular in Australia. And this one's $9. I don't think I ever heard them on the radio here. And so there you go. Yeah, mail is messed up. This is Chad and Jeremy. This is $5. This is a Great American, the Great American Eagle Tragedy. The Great American Eagle Tragedy. And it's got David Grisman, and it's got John Kellen. This is a psych record, folks. Love that sticker too. Well, thank you so much, Paul. I hope you enjoy it for many years to come. Folks, this is really good. I listened to it last week. E-Man Groovin'. This is awesome. This one's $10. Some good old funk in there. Someone did decide to put little dots right here. Most likely it was a pen that had ink in it. This is Jazz. She does piano work and piano and organ. This was a new discovery for me. Earth Opera, is that the name of the band or is that the name of the record? Earth Opera? Yeah. So I see you're familiar with them. So anyway, this is Marianne McPartland. And I'm going to show you the back of the record cover, guys. Look at there. And then at the bottom, it's autographed. So this one's $15 if anybody's interested. It's some good jazz. I enjoyed it. Earth Opera. Yeah, very cool. Last week we lost Betty Wright, but this was the only Betty Wright I had. This is Betty Wright, and this is a factory sealed copy of Traveling in the Circle. This one's $15, folks. This is Mahogany Rush. Back where you are now. Yeah. Two back from where you are now. Yeah. Okay, I was just calling it. I was saying the name of the band as the title of the record. Yeah, so there we go. Thank you, Dead Wax. This is Mahogany Rush. This one is $7. A little bit of blues, folks. This is James Cotton. This one's $10. This is the Uptown Rhythm Kings. This one's also $10, folks. Jacket made in Canada. Yeah. Oh, Greg will like Mahogany Rush for $7. Thank you, Greg. Mahogany Rush. Mahogany Rush for $7. Thank you. Yeah. Blew my socks off when I listened to Mahogany Rush and Frank Morano. Yeah. Hey, this is pretty cool. This is Frank Ballard and the Midnighters. It's a double disc. This one's $10. It's got lots of songs on it. He was live. He was live. It's alive. It's live. You guys ever heard that? A little more blues. This is ZZ Hill. This one's $5. Someone called me up the other day and said, I want to do some curbside. Can you recommend a blues record? And I was like, yeah. And I don't know blues very much at all. And so I ended up recommended the Sensational Alex Harvey Band. Well, they did the curbside. They picked it up, and they paid for it, blah, blah, blah. And then they texted me and said, oh my gosh, this record is amazing. It's live, it's live, it's live. I love it. So this is Andrew Gold. This one's $6, folks. The name of the record is What's Wrong with This Picture? And you can spend hours just staring at this picture and checking out all the things that are wrong with that picture. I love Frank Ballard. Oh, that's cool to hear. The Jersey Girl. Yes. Or do we call her the Pennsylvania Girl now? Stephanie. She's cool. This is ELO Out of the Blue. It's a double disc set. Wonderful record. Wonderful record. I think I have, in my personal listening library, I have the one that's on blue vinyl. But check this out. This is awesome. So this one's $12 if anyone's interested. Yeah. I want to go up there sometime and see their store because their prices always look really good, but I never know anything about the condition of the vinyl. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is Paul Williams. This one is $5. This is BJ Thomas. This one is $10. It's a promo copy too, not for sale. I'm going to check and see if it's got the, it does not have the white. But it originally sold at Arlen's. Does anybody know Arlen's? Is it still with us? Were they gone? Were they gone? This is Play Jacks. This one's $6. This is Lone Justice. This is a 12-inch single. This one's $5. Well, hello, LC. They were in New Jersey, then I think the mall was closing, so they ended up finding a place in Pennsylvania. And they were there for like 30 days, and then they were forced to close as the... Richard, have you ever been to their store? Yeah. LC got you down for $12. Good choice, LC. That yellow record's amazing. LC, ELO, and that's 12. Thank you so much, LC. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Arlen's. There you go. This is an autographed copy of Surfer Blood with their record Pythons. And this one is $16 for the Surfer Blood. No. All right, folks, here we go. This one's pretty special. This one's priced $20. This is Nick Drake with Family Tree. It's $20. Where are they at? They are at the, I don't know, Phillipsburg Mall or something like that. This is Rory Acuff. This one's $5. I think they're at the Phillipsburg. Do you know Dead Wax? Can you chime in on that, sir? Look what was in the box. This is the gatefold of Buckingham Nicks. Yeah, the gatefold of Buckingham Nicks. So the one up there is the non-gatefold. So that means this one came first and this one came the next year. But Sack, did you say that record was in the box set? What is Surfer Blood? It's the name of a band. They're fairly new. The price was $16. It's a signed copy. Greg, if you want to do a screenshot, you can listen to it later. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here she is, folks. Just as pretty as she can be. Dolly Parton and Porter Wagner. This one is $9. And I always tell everybody, don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. This one's $10. It's a private press record out of San Francisco. This is Sigourney Weaver with the soundtrack for Gorillas in the Mist. This is $6, and it does have the gold stamp promo in the corner. This is Bobby Goldsboro's Greatest Hits. This one's $5. Hey, we got 22 people here. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It's really neat. I really appreciate it. This one is $10. It's Freddie and the Dreamers. Dolly had huge hits. That's right. She didn't need no Wonder Bra. She had huge hits. There you go. This one's $10. It's a factory sealed pressing of Plan B. They're from Berlin. This is local, so it may not mean anything to anybody outside of the Triangle, but if you've heard the expression beach music, these are Raleigh guys, and this one's $35. They do a style of beach music. It's essentially rhythm and blues. Yeah. This is Patchco. This one's $8. It's got a gold stamp promo in the corner. Oh, now we're talking, folks. I love some soul and funk. This is T Connection. It's $8. What is the Freddie and the Dreamers? What is the Freddie and the Dreamers? Fun Lovin'. This is Gene Watson. This one's $5. This is Velveteen. This is a factory sealed pressing. This one's $16. This is the guy with the cool cowboy hat. This is Carl Smith. This one's $6. And this is Hank Locken. This one's $5. I always get them confused with Lovin'. This is Sly Johnson. This one is $6. This is a soundtrack for Cactus Flower. This is factory sealed. This one is $6. And this is songs from the kids from Songs, the kids from Fame. This one's $5. Okay. I'm going to get up and put these records down over here, and I'll be right back. And still got some more exciting records here for everyone to check out and see. So hold that thought. All right, folks. Challenge me with some trivial questions. Key them in the comments and I'll take a look at them when I come back and see how I do. It could be like name the 10 Beatles, or it could be like name the 6 members of Pink Floyd. How many members were in Sonny and Cher? That could be a good question. What instrument did Karen Carpenter play? All sorts of questions you can ask me. Just where was that crossroads that the devil met Robert Johnson? You know, stuff like that. All right. All right, let's see if there's any questions here. Oh, I was asking what the record is. It's called Fun Lovin', Richard. Freddie and the Dreamers is called Fun Lovin'. I was asking what the record is. Fun Lovin'. All right, this is for Richard. Here's your trivial question. How many Paul McCartney records do you have? All right. All right, continue on right here, folks. This is Phyllis Diller. This is factory sealed. It is $6. This is Nia Peoples. This one is $6. This is Larry Gatlin. He's the guy with the cool chair. This one's $5. I got to show you the back of this, folks. This is so cool. Okay, so here we go. He's got the cool chair on the front. This is my chair. This is my chair. And then here he is on the back. This is my chair. I'm not getting out of my chair. Then I'm seeing this chair. And there he is again. There we go. Who was the original singer and bass player for the band Rush? I do not know that. I really don't. I do know that the first record I've seen by Rush has a different drummer. I know that. That's about all I know. So yeah, I missed that question. This is Barry Manilow Live. This one's $3. Okay, gotta make sure these all go in the same way. John Rossi. Pretty cool. This is Leo Sayer. This is $2. This is Debbie Boone. This one is $3. Play that record and your life gets lit up. This one is $5. This is Bad Boy. This is Brenda Lee. This one is $11. Was he on the first record by Rush? This is George Araris, and this is $5. It was not Geddy Lee. Flight by Night. This one is $9. This is David Bromberg. Is Jerry on this record, folks? I don't know. I'm not going to pause and read it. Who are the only two band members of E Street? Oh, I know that Clarence passed. Clarence passed. Clarence Clemens, he died. This is Peter Gabriel, and this has got a timing strip. This is one of his self-titled records. So it's a promo, but it's not a white label promo. This one is $15. I don't know that answer, just because have more stuff than me, Tom, does not make me less of a fan. You and I met Paul. Have you? This is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Couldn't Stand the Weather, $15. This is original master recording, Mobile Fidelity. This is Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli. And that one is $10. George Hamilton IV, Greatest Hits. Oh, that question's for me? This one's $9. I better go back. I misunderstood, Tom. Okay, how many McCartney records? How many McCartneys do I have? Okay, so is Band on the Run, is that Paul McCartney or is that Wings? I like Band on the Run. I have that record. I couldn't enter Richard's contest because I don't have that many. And then I have the record that has Secretary, and I have the one that has Secret Secretary and Waterfalls. Yeah. So I have two. Does that count? Clemens and Band on the Run is Wings. Oh, then I only have one McCartney record then. Yeah. Phil would like Stevie Ray Vaughan for 15. Phil, I'll get that for you. I couldn't stand the weather. Okay, so yeah. So does that mean I have one McCartney record? Oh, wait a minute. What about Give My Regards to Broad Street? I have that one. I like that one a lot. Is that a Paul McCartney or is that a Wings record? Okay, so this is for Philip. So yeah, so I guess you can say that I have 2, 3, 1. I don't know. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Yeah, so oh, Philip got that Grateful Dead record from me. Phil, I don't know what happened, but I'll tell you, probably after you bought that record, I probably had 18, 19 people regarding Grateful Dead, and I went to order some. Gosh, unless you order like the 5 box set for $130. There's just none to be had. Richard was saying McCartney. What were you answering McCartney for? Clarence Clemens and Danny Frederick. Hey, Amber, how are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. We're doing a buy it now, sell Amber. How it's working is that if you see something you're interested in, key in the name of the... Okay, tell the doggies we said hi. You key in the title, the record, and the price, and first person that chimes in gets it. It sounds great. Oh, you're welcome, Phil. That's such a good record. Absolutely. Broad Street. What about Broad Street, Richard? Talk to me. This is Mark Almond. Mark Almond 73. This one's $6. I love Broad Street. Don't like the movie so much. The Midnighters. This is a repress, folks. This is $10. Richard, do you have Broad Street? Do you have give my regards to Broad Street? This is a local band, folks. The Fabulous Snobs. They're $20. This is Horselips. This one's $5. This is another Squeeze record. This one's $6. Yeah. Do you have a copy of that, Richard? This is Tammy Faye Baker. This one's $5. I love some Tammy Faye. I don't care for her records, though. Bless her heart. I like to hear her talk and sing. I could use a nice copy. Richard, do you have a copy of Broad Street? Okay, this is Johnny Rivers. This one's $5. I love that guitar. Jeff Jones was the only original singer and bass player for Rush, but only for a few months. In '60, he was later in the band Ocean and Red Rider. I've heard Red Rider. Ocean, I may have heard. Okay, this is the Raiders with Greatest Hits. This one's $6. This is Rare Earth. This is sealed pressing. This one is $10. Okay, this is Hair. Oh, this is cool. Sandy Brown and the Gentleman's Friend. This is instrumental version of the tribal love rock musical. And if I'm not mistaken, this is Psych Orchestra. This one's $15. No, I said I could use a nice copy. Well, you did say I could use a nice copy, but I was wondering if you had a copy, Richard. Now I understand. So you do not have a copy. Absolutely. That's a good record to have. Debbie Reynolds, this is a, I think it's a soundtrack. It's $6. I love that Broad Street record. This is Brian Eno, film music for films. And this one's priced $45, folks. It's a very nice copy. This is the Righteous Brothers, and this one's $5. Okay. This is Factory Sealed. It's an original pressing of Toto's Africa, and this is the single, and it's a die cut. This one's $50. This is The Seekers. This one's $6. This is Carly Simon. This one's $5. Oh, you do have one. Okay. This is MSB. This one's $6. This is Slade. This is a UK pressing. I love Slade. This one is $12. And this is the Stampers. It's on the Bell label, and it's $11. This is an Analog Productions pressing of Janice Ian. This one is $40. If you guys haven't heard Analog Pressings, good stuff. All right, let's see what I got here. This is, I got to read that. All right, so this is Night of the Iguana. This is a soundtrack. This one's $12. This is Peter and Gordon in London for Tea. That one's $10. This one is Frozen Ghost. I just looked at the price. This one's $6. Okay. This is a soundtrack for Pretty Baby with young Brooke Shields. This one's $4. This is, a band I love a lot, Romeo Void. This one's $7. Never Say Never. I love that. Okay. This is Alvin Crow, Pleasant Valley Boys. This one's $10. All right, so here we go, folks. This is a really cool record. This is the guy from, so it's the Last Shadow Puppets. Everything You've Come to Expect is $25. So he was the guy from Arctic Monkeys. And so, yeah, I love this record. I listened to it when it came in. I was so excited. Okay. I'm going to have to get up and move these records right here. All right, folks, give me some knock-knock jokes. Knock-knock. Knock-knock. Key them into the comments, and I'll be right back, and I can read them then. Okay, thank you. Aaron Smith. Yes. Oh, I just remember who Sack Flies is. Hey, Sack Flies. Yeah. I don't know if he's on this Romeo board or not, but he was on some of them. Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to have seen Romeo Void. Absolutely. 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 Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go chasing waterfalls. All right, let's see if I got some knock-knock jokes here. No knock-knock jokes, folks? Come on now. Give me a knock-knock joke. Absolutely. All right, let's make it happen, folks. Got some more records right here. And so I got a big pile right here. I have to go through this pile. We'll probably call it. Yeah. We'll probably call it. Okay. This is Devo. This one is $16. This is Golden Avatar. Everyone I've seen that had shrink says it was a special advanced copy, so I don't know the story with that. Anyway, Golden Avatar, some good early psych stuff, $5. The Godfathers, $10, hit by hit. Go West, We Close Our Eyes. This is a 12-inch single. This one is $4. This is Steve Hackett. What did the snow say? It was on the turtle's back. Whee! Steve Hackett. This one is $5. This is the Guess Who. This one is $6. I like Guess Who. Long before we had Motley Crue, we had Dwayne Eddy with Girls, Girls, Girls. Knock Knock Call Lucy. That's so cool. Yeah. Fabian, Hold That Tiger. This one is $6. Okay. Dwayne Eddy is $11. Okay. Go west, young man. Okay. This is the official record album of the Olympics. This one's $4. It's a Rhino record. I love it. This is more mellow 60s. Don't you just love that bus there, folks? The Association, Three Dog Night, Procol Harum, The Lovin' Spoonful, Friend and Lover, Desmond Decker and the Aces, Spanky and Our Game, Harper's Bazaar, Nas. Oh, I love Nas. Every time I find a Nas record, it's not in good condition. I want to find some beautiful Nas. The Mojo Men, Critters, and Thunderclap Newman. I love Thunderclap Newman. Anyway, so this one's $5. Okay. Jay and the Americans. This one's $6. Bill Justice. That one's $5. Jefferson Starship. This one's $6. Find Your Way Back. I love the cover on this. I love it. I love the fact that they were for doing that. Look at there. Amber would like the 60s. Amber, do you remember the price of that? It's $5. Yeah. Find Your Way Back. Amber, 60s, $5,000. Thank you. All right. Green Green Grass of Home, Tom Jones. This is Decca. You know what, folks? I think this is German. Let's take a look. Ah. Italian. There you go. Tom Jones, Italian style. I got big boxes, Amber. I got big boxes. Yeah. We might have to. That's okay, Amber. Whatever works for you works for me. Graham Parker. I love some Graham Parker. This is $5. This is a soundtrack for Rumble Fist, but it's the music of Stuart Copeland. And bonus points if you know what band Stuart Copeland was in. And then right there. Yeah. Let's see what instrument Stuart Copeland plays. Anybody? I can hear the train. I can hear the train. This is the Pep Shop Boys. This one is white vinyl. He plays drums. You're right. And isn't this just beautiful? I think white vinyl is so pretty. Jerry gets the prize. Absolutely. Okay, double bonus points. Where's Stuart Copeland from? American Legion. This one's $3. This is a factory sale, folks. Richard Marx, $15. Should have known better. Martha and the Muffs. This is $5. Oh. U.S. Where in U.S. was he from, Greg? Do you happen to know that, sir? How much for the Pet Shop Boys? It's $10. Would you like it, sir? I knew what you meant, Squirrel. Squirrel would like Pet Shop Boys. Very cool. Good choice. Such a beautiful record. Virginia. Absolutely. Greg and Sack kind of chimed in very close to each other. So let's see, where's Squirrel? He would like Pet Shop Boys. Are you familiar with Pet Shop Boys, Squirrel? Good stuff. David Lindley. This is $5. He's also part of the El Rayo X. El Rayo X. I love this album cover, folks. I could stare at this for hours. This is, gosh, it's one of my favorite Joe Jackson records anyway. I like Joe. I like all of his stuff somewhat. Very cool. And so this one, anyway, this one's $10 for the Joe Jackson. I just love the cover of this song. Johnny Doesn't Like Jazz. This one's $6. I'm sorry, $7. It's got a hype sticker on it, but the hype sticker is actually a sticker from a record store called Turtles. Yeah. Midge Ure. This is this one's $4. A little promotional thing when he went on tour. All right, bonus points. Who knows what band? Hey, David. I remember Animal Logic. Here we go. Dead Wax would like Joe Jackson for 10. Good choice. All right. Does anybody remember what band Midge is from? Dead Wax would like Joe Jackson for 10. Find Your Way Home. Find Your Way Home. I remember Animal Logic. Yes. Okay. This is a band called That Petrol Emotion. Seems like I've had this forever, folks. That Petrol Emotion. Anyway, this is so promo. It comes with a bio. And then, you know, an 8x10 glossy. Yeah, so this is kind of neat. Very unique. It's $11. Yeah. Joe Jackson is an icon. I agree with you there. I love that record. Yeah. This is a Slammin' Watusis. This one is $6. I'm thinking that Sackflies knows this record. Silos. Silos is $8. Uriah Heep is 10. Trooper is 4. Hey, we were just speaking about this cat, Red Rider. I'm gonna set these down and take a look. So what was the name you said, Dead Wax, for the Red Rider guy? I don't think he's on this record. Tom Cochran is a singer. I've had some of his stuff in before. Silos are also. I knew you would. Not me. Oh, well, who said who? We were talking about Rush's first singer and bass player. Anyway, Red Rider, $5. Okay. This is Kim Mitchell, and this has got the gold stamp promo. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't he the guy that said, might as well go for soda, nobody cares, nobody dies? It was kind of like a don't do alcohol type. Yeah. All right, folks, the stack's getting smaller. Oh, I'll knock this to the sky in no time. This is Hedge and Donna, folk music. This is $10. This is the beautiful Joey Heatherton album. This one is $6. This is Dan Hill That was $10. This is a Good Rats. This one's $10. From Toronto. Yes, he was. Yes. Okay. This one is Tammy Grimes. This one's $5. It is a promo. Also, we have a lot of promos. This is Gary and the Pacemakers. It's $5. Now, it has been autographed by someone. I don't know who. What was that Silos record? I'll take a look. Silos, Silos. Come on, baby, Silos. Come on. It's called Tennessee Fire. Silos, Tennessee Fire. It's $8. I discovered Silos about the same time I discovered the Innocence Mission, and kind of stayed with the Innocence Mission myself. This is Steve Goodman. If I'm not mistaken, Greg, you could probably help me here. Go for soda. Go for soda. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Phil. Alan, I'll be right there. All right. Did he play on Bob Dylan's records? Did he ever play with Bob Dylan and Steve Goodman? Okay. Joey Heatherton for $6. Alan, you know who she is, don't you? Come on, beautiful girl. Where are you? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Okay, I'm going to key this in for Alan. She was a 60s model. Absolutely. Absolutely. And a beautiful model she was. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. This one's $4. This is Neil Diamond. Thanks everybody for joining me. If you're just tuning in, we're doing a buy it now sell. If you see a record you're interested in, just key into the comments the name of the record and the price, and then we can reach out with email, and I can see an invoice. Shipping is $3 for up to 10 discs, and there we go. This is the Everly Brothers with Some Hearts. This one is $9. It is a gold stamp promo. You're welcome. This one is I won't remember. Let's see. Silo's album from Cuba from '87 is awesome. Spun it the other day. Very cool. This one's $15. The Artie Cornfield Tree. When I first played this record, I can never remember. It sounded like I'll think of it later, but it sounded like a contemporary band. Okay, I'll check on that in just a moment. This is Phil Keggy, Town to Town, and this one is $13. Phil Keggy. This one is $6. Is Fiona. Went to a party last Saturday night. And did someone know the answer to this? Was Steve Goodman? Did he ever play with Bob Dylan? Am I thinking that? What's Steve Goodman most known for other than his wonderful? Did he play harmonica? Silos, Tennessee Fire. Well, it's kind of like an LP. Tennessee Fire is on one side. Maybe Everything, Get Back My Name, Start the Clock was on the other side. Yeah. So there's 4 songs on here. Sack Flies. Yeah. So, sorry. Oh, maybe everything Get Back My Name was previously unreleased. Okay, there we go. All right. You're welcome. Okay, let's file these away. Okay, still got a little pile right here, folks. We're getting close to the end. Is Tom back yet? I don't want Tom to miss any of these cool records that might happen to show up. Is Richard still with us? I don't want Richard to miss any cool records because we're getting close to the end. There's got to be some stuff. Well, if you're interested in Scatflyers, just key in the title and the price, and then I reserve it for you. Because I don't want Tom nor Richard, anybody else. This is $6. This is Richard Harris. I don't want anybody to miss that wonderful record. This is not the Power Pop Trio Band 2020, but it's a different 2020. This one's $5. This is Utah Phillips. This one's $10. He's I think he does folk. I'm almost certain he does. Gordon, yeah, I still hear. Gordon Lightfoot. This one is $6. Thank you, Richard, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it a bunch. This is the Kingston Trio with $5. Please, somebody make a movie and put Kingston Trio's music all in it, and so I can start selling Kingston Trio's music again, or start selling it. Good music, wonderful stuff, good folk music, but darn if it sells. I'm looking for silos for sack flies. I found it. $8. Okay, I'm gonna key this down, folks. Yeah, I still hear. Okay. Oh. Which one, Richard? Okay, got the silos down. Okay, put that over here. Okay, Burl Ives for fun. We know him from those Christmas TV shows, but he was also a wonderful folk singer, musician. That's $6. Joan Baez. That's $5. So just sold. Ramon, this alive, 4th anniversary, red vinyl, blue vinyl. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, somebody. I appreciate that. Wow, thank you. That was a joke, Richard. Oh, Tom is here. Thank you, Tom. This is Bruce Coburn, Canadian guy. This one's $10. This is Judy Collins with Wildflowers. This is $5. Okay, I got some few more left here. I swear there was some Paul McCartney in here. I'll see what's happening. But if you have to leave, Richard, I understand. Oh, I think Sack Flies knows this record right here. Hoodoo Gurus. This one is $8. Paul Hardcastle. This one is $9. Great Train Robbery, Just for Money. This is a 12-inch single, folks. Just for Money is the song. Oh, I'm thinking Alan C. Records knows this record. So this is Allen Ginsberg with William Blake. This one's $15, folks. A little bit of spoken word in there. Jean Laws Jezebel. This is $9. That one's already committed for by somebody else. This is The Weavers with Greatest Hits. This one's $4. It's a double disc set, folks. What price that? There we go. I got some Neil Young, if you like Neil Young. This is Neil Young. This is his Americana record. I'm sorry, this is his rockabilly record called Everybody's Rockin'. This one's $10. Oh, don't you roll away. This is Hawks and Doves. This one's $10. This is Reactor. And this is Neil Young and Crazy Horse. This one's $10. This is Crazy Horse. This one's $10. This is Stealing Horses. I don't know the true story with this, but it's got Neil Young and Pete Anderson on it. This one's $10. It's also a gold stamp promo. I have one Neil Young record in my listening library, and you guys are welcome to guess which one that is. Okay? Bonus points if you get it. Dave Edmunds. This one is $9. I love the fact that it's on the same label as Led Zeppelin. This is Boy George, which sold. This one is $7. Some of these 12-inch singles from the 80s are a little hard to find. This is the Creetones. This one's $5. It's not Harvest. It's not Harvest Moon. You know what? I may have saved one of those Record Store Day ones. They were like special color. If I did, I need to pull it out now and sell it because now is the time. It's not Zuma, but there's some good guesses, folks. Think about it. There's only one Neil Young record that I have in my listening library. This is Billy Bragg. It's a 12-inch single promotion when he was on tour. This one is $6. It is a white label promo. All right, let's continue on here, folks. Yeah, see if anybody can guess which one I have. After the Gold Rush. No. There's only one record, folks. It's not Harvest. It's not Harvest Moon. It's not Zuma. It's not After the Gold Rush. Everyone knows this is Nowhere. No, that's not it. But it's this one, Trans. For whatever reason, Neil Young shined through like the sun, and he made a wonderful record, and I love it. I love that record. And I rarely get it in, because when I do, I surely brag about it. Okay, this is the last little pile, folks. Let's make it happen, okay? Are you guys ready to rock and roll? I think you are. This is a Fireside Theater. This is the one with John Lennon on the cover that everybody likes to have. This one's $5. This is a band called the Liverpools, Beatlemania. This one is priced $10. This is George Harrison with Extra Texture. And this is the green label, Capital. This one's $10. The die cut many times gets damaged, and that one got damaged also. This is George Harrison. This is Dark Horse. This one's $12, and it's on the green Capital label. This is a stereo pressing of Something New by the Beatles. It's $15. It's on the Capital Rainbow. This is an original pressing, folks. Let's see what it says on the back. Number 12. Number 12 right here. Yeah, and then we have Paul McCartney with Press to Play. And this one's priced $14. Amber would like Dark Horse. Good choice, Amber. Amber, 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 Amber. Okay, we got Sheila Dark Horse. And that's George Harrison. You're welcome, Tom. Tom, if you're free, I'll be glad to put a link out there for you. You can come and hang out and chat a little bit if you like. Yeah. So Amber would like Dark Horse, which is this one here. And this one is priced $12. Thank you, Amber. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, folks, I did it. That was a whole lot of stuff. I always want to remind I'll take something new. The Beatles, something new, Richard? Something new by the Beatles. And that was $15. Thank you, Richard. And then I'm going to take a look at this Gene Loves Jezebel for sacrifice. I have a very special Beatles record, but I'm just not ready to put that out yet. Gene Loves Jezebel, Jezebel. So did anybody know about the okay, great. That sounds great, Tom. I miss doing that. I figured I might have a little bit of time to do that tonight, but it's okay. Anybody know about the does anybody know about the Steve Goodman? I'm still looking for the Gene Loves Jezebel. Oh, I found it. Okay, throw Devil in my pile, Adam. Don't tease Richard, you're right. Yeah, don't tease Richard. Yeah. Promise. Gene Loves Jezebel, Promise. And Dead Wax would like the tomorrow I'm going to have to start organizing the Raleigh store again. And because I'm going to have to think about if I want to start doing appointments here. I'm scared, folks. Wake Forest is a little more open, less walls. You can make a circle, make a loop. Here, everything deads in on each thing. And it's about the same. Oh, Steve Goodman wrote The City of New Orleans. Did he record with Bob Dylan? Am I thinking something there? I'm going to have to find that Dio. It may be in that other pile. Do you remember the price, Dead Wax? Oh, here it is, Diva. I said Dio, but it's Diva. Diva was 16. Okay. Okay. Make them wear a garbage bag before they, if it would make them safe, I would. I just want everybody to be safe. Yeah. Let's see, I gotta find Dead Wax. He would like Devo for 16. Yeah, so what I'm doing in Wake Forest is that I'm having people put on a mask, wear a mask, use my hand sanitizer when they enter, and stay 8 feet away from my crate keepers. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Don't think you recorded with Dylan. Thank you. So anyway, am I going to do another auction this week? Alan, I need to. I love to do auctions. Well, buy it now. The thing that's hard for me is that I'm working alone by myself. I'm doing all 3 stores, and it just takes so much time to invoice. Packing them up and putting them in the mail is not that hard, but it just takes so much time to uh, to invoice everybody. So sack flies, I'm doing a few times a week in Wake Forest, a few times in Raleigh. Then I'm going to Selma. So I plan to be in Wake Forest this Thursday and this Sunday, and I'm taking appointments. I have one appointment scheduled for Thursday, and just so I can have one person in the shop at a time, other than myself. And so, yeah. Are you working now, Sack Flies? Have you been able? Oh, thank you, Deadwack. Have you been able to keep working? Yeah. And so the thing of it is, when I start getting to the point of bringing employees back, their jobs are going to be completely different because now their job is going to be all about listing things. Well, hey, Sandy, how are you? That was nice of her. Yeah. Yeah, so their job's going to be entirely different. I mean, it's more important for us to get things listed online now and maintain a website. Well, that's awesome. And before this happened, I before this happened, I just wasn't focusing on online sales at all. I was just focusing. I had a few things on eBay. There you go, Tom. There's your link. Please join me. There was might have 5 or 10 or 15 on eBay, but other than Instagram, other than social networking, I just wasn't interested in doing anything. Something new as an original press, and it is. Yeah. Hey, Tom.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good. You know how long it's been since you and I shared this screen together?
I know, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you. Yeah.
Glad
Yeah.
to hear you're able to do curbside and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Something new is original, Richard. Thank you so much. Yeah. So how have you been?
Oh, not bad, thanks. Arizona hasn't been hit as bad as those East Coast states have, but we're still we're still getting cases left and right, but we're slowly starting to open back up.
Yeah.
So yeah. Matter of fact, I've been able to get into a couple record stores already, but they're just requesting you have a mask, and one will they're requesting that you have a mask on.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, Richard. And how many people are they allowing in the store?
Well, they're allowing a decent amount in. They're not. I haven't seen them kick anybody out yet, but I haven't seen like a mad rush for people to get in there and get into all these stores yet. So.
Yeah.
But it's nice that it's nice that we can get back in these stores, and they're allowing restaurants to slowly start opening back up and stuff like that. But it's not going to be the same for a while.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what anything means anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out the next couple months. Concerts are still canceling shows. In the in the fall now. People are starting to cancel shows or postpone them anyways. So.
Well, I'm hoping I can survive through all this, but
yeah.
It's got to be fast. It's got to be.
How are you guys doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
Are you wearing your Batman? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I love the music.
The famous Target Batman T-shirt.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So, but it's been okay. My wife and I are fortunate that my wife's working at home, and I still get to work at work, and so we're both working. So we're both fortunate that way, and we're taking it day by day.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
How's your puppies doing?
Puppies are good. We just walked them for about 20 minutes, and puppies are good.
Yeah, I didn't buy that press to play because I already bought one off you. I didn't need it.
That's true. Tom, Amber's asking if you could give us a scan of your back wall.
All right, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm going to see all that stuff back there.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at all those records.
You know what that is, Richard, right?
Yes, I know what that is, Tom. I know what that is. You ready to get rid of that yet, Tom?
Yeah, you know what all those are, right, Richard?
What? All the archives. Yeah. Yeah, my mouth's watering.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all the Beatle books right there, and
I could care less about the books. I want the archive.
That's where you learn a lot of good stuff, Richard.
I already know. I don't need to learn. I already know.
I keep forgetting you already know everything.
Yeah, I do.
Oh man, how does it feel to know everything?
I know everything there is to know about Paul McCartney.
That's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting how lucky you are. I tell everybody I know that I know the one guy that knows everything about Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he told me everything when I met him. He told me everything about himself.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Of the Beatles books, how are the Peter Asher books?
I don't have the A to Z book that just came out. I didn't get that one. I think I'm going to pass on that one.
Is he known? So I've heard some people talk about one person who would write things that wasn't necessarily true or exaggerated.
Oh, Jeffrey Giuliano was one of the authors that wrote a lot of. He wrote Dark Horse and he wrote Blackbird. So Dark Horse was George Harrison's biography, and Blackbird was the Paul McCartney biography. And he actually reached out to me and asked me if I could have him on my Paul McCartney show, and I just told him, no, just because he was just, he's too much of a.
For a little bit, Adam.
I'm sorry, Richard.
I said, are you going to be on here for a little bit?
Not long. I got work to do.
Okay, well, I gotta go now. I just came on to say hi.
Well, take care. See you, Richard.
Seeing you guys. And Tom, I'll probably talk to you.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah. So I was gifted a book, and it was a Peter Asher book, and
okay.
And I wasn't sure if he was a guy that took a lot of liberties with some of the John Lennon information, and perhaps
no, that wasn't Peter Asher.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I think it was Fred Seaman, who was one of the one guys that took liberties. I guess he was stole some Lennon stuff after he had passed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard they had good hits.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I'm not the biggest Peter Asher fan, to be honest with you. I know he produced a lot of James Taylor albums. And he was even James Taylor's manager there because
oh wow,
he produced that James Taylor record that when Apple signed when the Beatles signed him to Apple.
Mm-hmm.
He produced that first album, and then he took them once Apple, or once the Beatles broke up. They let Peter Asher take James Taylor to a different record label.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's totally cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wondered. I always thought it was really cool that his first record was Apple.
Right.
Growing up in this area, hey, we got to play James Taylor just because he's from this area.
Mm-hmm.
And he just happens to have some good songs too, so that was really good. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we got to see him live a few years back. So I was cooking. We were cooking for the show, and I invited my wife down, and James Taylor was already in the where we were serving the food already. So I was texting her saying, "Oh, you missed James Taylor," and she was pissed off. She was kind of upset. But then she came down, and then as we were getting ready to walk to our seats, James Taylor passed us, and so my wife got to give him the old nod head, and he nod headed her back. So it was, so it was a cool moment for my wife.
Yeah. There was a Beatles photographer that died recently. Was it over the weekend? But
no, it was a few months back.
It was a few months back.
Yeah, I know who she's talking about, but I can't remember his name. Or he, like, sorry. I know who he's talking about, but I just can't remember his name right now.
Yeah. Seems like there was something over the weekend.
Well, over the weekend we had Astrid. Oh, Astrid. Yeah, it was. She took a lot of the early Beatles photographs when they were in Hamburg, because they played Hamburg for 3 years in a row. And yeah, and she's credited for giving them the Beatles haircut as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's totally cool. Yeah, Astrid. Yeah.
Astrid. I can't pronounce her last name, but she's German. She died like 8 days before her 82nd birthday.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
When you visited your local record stores, did they have a lot of new pressings in?
Oh yeah. The places that I go really bring in a lot of new pressings, but they also have a lot of used pressings as well. Or no, I mean used records as well.
They didn't seem to have less newer pressings because of
oh, you mean like recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been bringing in some stuff recently, like Morrissey record, the whatever. They still have new titles coming in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've the one that I go to is kind of like a chain, so there's like 5 of them here in Arizona and then 2 in Las Vegas. So maybe they feel that they can bring in more records because they have more stores.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So we're really fortunate out here. I'm not joking when I say we literally have like 10 record stores in like a 20-25 mile radius from us. Man, it's pretty crazy how many record stores.
Every one of them focuses on something a little differently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they were with that chain that I just mentioned. They were doing curbside pickup as well for a couple weeks. Because I think they closed down. I want to say they closed early April, and then they closed for like a week, and then they started doing like curbside pickups and stuff like that.
Okay, well that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, Tom. It was great to say hey for a little bit.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was good seeing you too, and sure we'll chat soon again.
Absolutely, and I think I'm gonna get off here and continue doing work and try to get a few hours of sleep for tomorrow, and
you better
and cool things like that, and just making it happen. But it was great. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and being part of the event and hanging out with us and cool things like that. Yeah. So if you could hold on just 1 second, Tom, I'm going to end this broadcast.
Yeah.
Thank everybody. Have a good night, and I hope you enjoy all the wonderful records you got for years to come.
Take care.
Right,